Welcome to another episode of 5 Business Rules. I'm Nicole.
And I'm Monika.
And today we are talking about ways that you might inadvertently be sabotaging your SEO strategy.
Unless you're an SEO expert, it is easy to make these mistakes, so don't feel bad if you're making them. But the good news is these are pretty easy mistakes to fix.
They are. So first and foremost, what I see a lot of people do is they optimize for their brand name. Meaning, let's say we're looking at Monika's site, and she optimizes for Jansen Communications because she wants people to find Jansen Communications. Of course she does.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, the thing is that the amount of people searching for Jansen Communications versus the amount of people searching for a copywriter is a huge difference, right? She wants to attract the people that don't know Jansen Communications yet. And so she would have more success if she optimized for a keyword like copywriting rather than staying with her brand name.
And guess what my website is optimized for? Copywriting.
But here's tip number 2. It can't just be copywriting, okay? The way that ranking works is you rank for individual keywords, and that means each page ranks for an individual keyword. So if you have 5 pages on your website that are all optimized for copywriting, you're not only competing with every other copywriter out there, you're actually competing with your own site to do that. And so this is where you get into the idea of, you've heard of long tail keywords. And so she might have copywriting for small business, copywriting for healthcare, some of the things that are more specific, or writing for websites, things that stay in the same general area but are different actual keywords.
And the keywords that people are actually using, which is why it's important to work with an SEO expert to put together that list of keywords and decide what page is going to be optimized for which keyword depending on how people are searching.
So you've heard a lot of things about, oh, you need to have a blog for SEO. It'll help. And so I've run into people that they say, I'm blogging all the time and nothing helps. And I go and I look, and their blogs are about one paragraph. And they're often things that say, I attended this event and here's a picture. Or their thoughts and feelings, and they help you get people to get to know you, which is great, but not for SEO.
Yeah.
For SEO, Google really wants to see at least 300 words on that. They want deep, rich content that is going to be valuable to people. And so if you're just dashing off a sentence or two, it's not going to bring a lot to your SEO.
No, that's what you put on social media. Yeah.
Exactly. Okay, so now let's go. We talked about your thoughts and your feelings and your original thoughts. Here's another downfall, is when you're resharing or recycling information. Let's say I do a guest post for Monika's site, but then I post that on my site too. Now, I can do that if I attribute that the original link was on Monika's site, that this is shared content. But if I am posting the same thing, or if I'm reusing pages and content throughout the thing, Google's going to look at that as duplicate content, and they're saying, hey, you're a faker. You're trying to get one over on us. Yeah. That's no good.
Yeah. And so it'll ding both of our websites.
So really that gets back onto the things of blacklisting, which you don't want to do. So if you are going to blog, if you are going to work on SEO, make sure that it is original content.
Yeah. And original is good for your audience too. Not just for, I know we're talking a lot about search engines, but your audience wants to hear from you. They want to learn from you. They want to know you want to demonstrate that you are an expert, and original content is a great way to do that.
Because otherwise, it's not going to help you that much if once they get you there and see you're just repeating content from other places.
Yeah.
Okay. So last thing, take the time to optimize the page. You've got your 300 words of content. Hopefully you've got your keywords in there. That means you also need to worry about your title. Doesn't include the keyword. How about your link? Is it 10 words, or is it short and distinct and to the point? If it's on copywriting should be in your link. You also need to look at the images. First of all, you should have images because that makes it more usable, and Google will rank you higher for images. But instead of just loading up that photo 1, 2, 3, make sure to name it. Put a description on it. All of those things go into optimizing and are really going to make the difference in your SEO strategy.
And when you're optimizing for a blog post, choose choose one keyword. Remember, we talked about one keyword for each page, and that is the keyword, not multiple keywords, one keyword. Repeat that throughout all of these different components to SEO on a page.
Try and use the keyword 5 times. So if you're writing 300 words, try and use it in the title, on your image, in a headline, and then 2 or 3 times in the content itself, and that will go a long way.
Yep, absolutely. That was awesome. Great tips.
Thank you. Good luck.
Bye.
Bye.